Welcome back, everybody. It's Igo. It's episode 21, and we are heading to the Mechon Fortress that's on the Bionis' arm? Or the sword, I should say. We have to run up the Bionis' right arm, which has a bunch of mountains, to go to the Bionis sword. We got a cutscene.
We will need to traverse Sword Valley if we wish to reach Galahad Fortress.
If Colony 6 were in better shape, we could have taken a pod from there. How are we getting there?
We will take the path down from the Bionis right arm. Sword Valley is where the arm meets the Mechonis sword.
Aha. So that's our route.
As I said earlier, it is a snow-covered mountain range, and you should expect a tough climb. Are we all ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Quite. First, we will head through Machna Forest. This short-range pod will be our transport. All aboard, people.
Cool. Alright, let's get moving. Oh. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I feel like we should definitely take this out for some XP.
Sorry.
Cool, that was nice and easy.
Why don't we grab
There's a whole
some
bunch of.
shot?
Oh wow, that thing is
Wake up.
ugly.
Rain!
Cutscene. These are some pretty snowy mountains. Some pretty heavy repairs.
Zanza is not dead. I feel it. Our tragedy unfolds once again.
Lady Maynard. Does that mean...
Indeed, I do not doubt that Egil too is aware. However, why free the Monado? Zanza must realize it is now a double-edged sword. And what reason could he have for choosing the boy?
This isn't Fiora.
What is this? I am experiencing feelings for the boy.
Oh, this woman, she transferred
Lady
her soul
Maynard.
into
Vinay.
Fiora's body. That's what's
Your
up.
swift repairs are appreciated.
Thank you.
I wish to see that boy again. To meet with the one who wields the Monado.
The boy. But my lady, is that not...
Is Egil aware of my reawakening?
He is not. As my lady wished, he knows nothing.
Then, there is no need to worry. I shall meet the boy. Besides, the Monado will draw him to me.
Interesting.
Flying off off without me, huh? I know you from somewhere. Of course, I remember you. You're Dunburn's little sister.
Uh-oh. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. But on a high note, Fiora's not dead. We can get her back. I was so sad they killed her so early and didn't really develop her character. It was really unfortunate.
I could go for a hot cup of Dixon's home brew right about now. We're not built for this cold.
It is to be expected. This climate is as different to your home as it gets. It only snows this high up on the Bionis.
Ricky hate cold.
Aren't we on the Bionis'
This can't be
head?
nice for Ricky. He's from Matna.
A little further down is Sword Valley, right?
Yes, but before then I must show you something.
Me?
You, Shulk. Do you not see? That tall formation that looks like a tower? Ruins, to be precise.
Ricky see it? Bigger than big tree in village.
We can rest there. I'll explain everything then.
You better explain everything, Elvis. I got enough questions to fill a book. Don't make light of the icy mountains. Listen to what I say. Let's see what this person's got to say.
Yeah.
Arts books, please? Not arts books. That is unfortunate. There's some pretty good armor, but I mean... we grab much better armor off of looting monsters, generally. Where are we going? This kind of reminds me of Temperantia in Xeno 2. I feel like we went to Temperantia at a kind of a similar point in the game, and it was all snowy like this and barren. Except people lived in Temperantia. Nobody seems to live here. I guess it's too dangerous. It's kind of a cool area though. It's got like a Christmas, but not really Christmassy vibe to it. Oh. Whoa. Yikes. Wait, no.
Impossible. We march on.
Is this such a good idea?
Are we insane?
We could fight that later though. Just not now. I'm sure many of you have seen my defeating level 90s at level 40 video. If not, I'll link a card up to it up top here so you can watch it later. And so that thing's probably definitely beatable, but I would want to test my luck right now in the middle of filming an episode. Because these episodes, my main goal with these is to give you all as much of the story experience as possible. Well, of course, obviously having quite a bit of fun myself with it, because the story in this game is fabulous. What was... oh, that was those guys? Man, they made an awful sound. Oh, Lexos. Oh, nope. There we go. Pretty familiar with the Lexos because they were used there was a lot of them in Xeno 2, which I kind of appreciate how many similar enemies there is between 1 and 2 because I'm already familiar with them. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Can we slide down it? Oh yeah. Wee-hoo! This is kind of fun. I also feel like we could end up... Oh! Ow. So, you gotta be careful. Oh boy.
I fear I approach my limit.
Sorry, I got focus.
I fear I approach my limit.
Stay
Yikes.
strong.
We took quite a bit of damage from that. There's a Napa camp out here? I wonder if this guy's got anything good. It's always worth checking. Arts books, arts books. Oh, we got arts books. Bedtime? Tantrum? Nah. I'll check out those later. Is that a geyser? I kinda don't want to touch that. I feel like that thing's dangerous. Oh, we got a heart to heart. Oh, we don't have enough affinity for that. I'll have to do more side questing. I keep telling you I'm gonna do side questing, but I haven't done as much of it as I would have liked. I still need to do quite a bit in Magna Forest, but I spend most of my time recording episodes when I'm playing the game. Is this it? Yep. Why does it have this entrance? Like it looks like someone built it almost. Interesting. And here we are at Herrick Chapel for our cutscene. Oh, is there something behind there?
Ruins. I wonder who built them.
Elvis?
Here?
This the place you meant?
It appears to have frozen over while I have been away.
Been away?
Pay me no mind. We will need to do something about the ice before we can enter.
Throw hot water on ice.
Yeah, nice one, genius.
Precisely. There should be a geyser nearby. In the cave next to it, we will find a stone called magma rock.
And we can use this rock to melt the ice.
I believe so. So, shall we head to the cave?
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
Start looking for a geyser, everyone.
Why do they pronounce it geyser? It's geyser. Geyser. English. Geyser. It is pronounced geyser. We already went up to that geyser earlier, so that should be pretty easy to get to. Can we fast travel? No. It would be a no. What's up, everybody? It's Futurigo here. At the time of this episode going out, I'm currently on episode 32 or 33, I believe. I'm pretty behind on editing and getting these videos out to you guys, but I'm going to try to get them out as quick as I can. I also have a whole bunch of tutorials coming, so be on the lookout for those. If you're into Xeno content, go ahead and subscribe and click that red button down below. So here we don't actually go to a geyser. It's kind of weird. We go into this cave and then into what I assume is like an inactive volcano. We're gonna end up fighting this this Conflagrant Rexel. And here you'll notice I'm playing Melia really, really poorly. At this point, I hadn't figured out how to play her yet. I recorded like a whole bunch of episodes in a row. I didn't take the time in between the episodes to figure out how to play her, so I just kind of like messed around with it. I do know now how to play her, but as you can see on the text on the screen, I'm way, way ahead of the time of this video. And I've gone ahead and sped this up by about 400%. I believe this whole process took, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, just because most of it was walking. Which is why I speed up a lot of the walking stuff, just because it takes so much time to walk from place to place if you can't fast travel in this game. But we get some pretty cool cutscenes coming up here in a bit, so hope you're excited for those. Alright, and we're back to melt the ice. A door? Interesting.
The letters are worn and difficult to make out, but it's definitely the language of the High Entia. They look just like the lettering on Prison Island.
If only we could.
Well then.
Just walk inside.
I always appreciate Dundan's way of thinking. Wait a second, why are we... what is this?
This place.
Something up, Shulk.
Wait, this is where they
No,
found the
it's
Monado
just-
and Shulk.
I feel like I know this place.
Deja vu.
Alvis?
I'm not sure, but
No way.
I thought I had it. I can't seem to recall.
Are you all right?
What? Must be tired. Don't worry.
This is Osse Tower. Built by the High Entia to house and protect the Monado. The ceremony of seers was conducted here. It is also where the Homs found the Monado.
Wait, you mean... So this is where the Monado was kept. My dad took it from here. Have you always been able to see the future? You told me you were from a long line of seers. Did you have the ability from birth?
Once, I too came into contact with the Monado. Those that are to be seers must touch the Monado, and a chosen few receive our power. That is the ceremony of my family.
That explains
And the
what
ceremony was held right here.
Shulk, why do you think we can see the future?
I hadn't really thought about it. After I grabbed the Monado, I just saw things.
Your visions are the flow of ether itself. Ether is the very source of our world's existence.
Sorry. My mic.
Where and how much ether there exists now and in the future can be predicted. Therefore, in principle, the future of living beings such as us can also be predicted. And there is one thing that makes possible the visualization of those predictions.
You mean... the Monado?
The Monado can disrupt the ether, allowing you to release certain powers, which means
My visions, under the same principle, are there to disrupt the future.
With no one to control the outcome, the future will never change. But what if someone were to disrupt the future? What then?
The future would be changed. Is that how Zanza planned to defeat the Mechonis? But why go to such lengths? What happened all those years ago?
Did you think it was just a myth?
I used to only believe in what I could see. My home, my friends, the Monado itself. I knew those things were real.
Anybody else slightly confused?
But when you took the Monado in your hand, you gained the ability to see that which was not meant to be seen.
Are you saying I should stop?
You are a fluctuation. As a fluctuation, you exist outside the results of your predictions. The more you accept this existence, the more malleable the world becomes. In fact, you have no choice but to accept it.
Strange.
Good morning. Did we sleep well?
Oh, I can't feel my face or feet. What do you think?
Ryan not tell truth. Ryan snoring make Ricky think of Orluka.
Oi! I don't snore.
Sword Valley is just around the corner.
Woo! Let's go. We haven't been to Sword Valley since episode 1. First, like, 7 minutes of the game. Yeah, dumb man, I'm thinking the same thing you're thinking. Alright guys, we're gonna end this episode here. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and in the next episode, we'll go ahead and go to Sword Valley.